From the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta comes NFL football. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the visiting team gets set to take on the home team. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
Hines Ward makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big games. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep it waiting any longer.
Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Leckler will be kicking off. Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. They'll start this drive at the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone. They'll go from the I formation. Dropping back to pass on a first down. Under pressure, and he's brought down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. They come out in a dime package. Throwing. On the money. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 22. 8-yard gain. So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 22. The visiting team come out in the bunch formation. Drops back. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 43. He's finally brought down at the 49-yard line. The home team come into this game very confident that their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
This team's very good at freezing the defense. Doesn't sound like much, but getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
Looking for an option. Going deep. He has it. And he's brought down at the 13-yard line. Big time play by Moles.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
They'll go from the I formation. Changing the play now. Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. He overthrew the target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Looks like he's calling an audible. Gets the call. Thomas created problems in the backfield on that play. McAllister couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Directing traffic. Pump faking with the throw.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
John Casey comes in to attempt a 21-yard field goal. The kick is up. The try is good. Here's the kickoff team. Sends it forward. From the 2. No first downs on that last possession, John. Let's see what adjustments they made here now to try to move the ball more effectively. First and 10. Ball on their own 21. Williams. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Williams was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Hands it off to the back. The running back gets about 3. They need 7. Ball on their own 25. Surveying the field. Rolling out to his right. Slings it out to the left. Spikes got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Only one man back. Man gets set. The home team using motion. And he's brought down at the 28. Well, some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 28. Changing the play now. Dropping back, closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. He found a soft spot in the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's heading.
They'll go from the I formation. Looks like he's calling an audible. Pressure, throws it, the catch on the run. Across midfield. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch it.
Changing the play now. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass picked off. He can't wrap it up. Clears the defender. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The visiting team come out in the bunch formation. Rolling. This one falls incomplete. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
So it's 2nd and 10. They give it to the halfback. Stiff arm. Williams couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The visiting team line up in the shotgun. Bolger sets up. Looking downfield with the pass. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He feels the punt and has some open field. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams here. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Changing the play now. McAllister. He's taken down at the 27-yard line. Gain of 2. Looks like he's calling an audible. Throws it, and it's complete. Breaks free of the defender. Breaks the tackle. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. They'll go from the I formation. Calling an audible now. Man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure, lets this pass fly deep down the middle. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
Calling an audible. Looking upfield. Play action. Gets the pass off. He catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. Directing traffic. McAllister. Great save. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. That's now 3 interceptions for these guys. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Here come the heat.
Grossman gets set with the carry. Gain of a couple on that carry. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. The home team line up in the bunch formation. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Williams makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. Grossman hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes it tough catches look easy.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Using motion. McAllister. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The home team come out with 3 receivers tight. Dropping back, he tucks it away. And he's brought down in the backfield. About a 1-yard loss. Drops back, closing in, gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Newman got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
And it's on its way. The attempt is good. The field goal is his second of the day. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 9-yard line. The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Williams, the lone back. Williams breaking free, lays into him with a stiff arm. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
And then what happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz, and that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's second down. The visiting team come out in the bunch formation. Looking for a receiver, gets the pass off. Glenn was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
And they'll face a long third down here. A lot of speed on the field for the defense. And it's intercepted. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. He sees something in the defense. They give it to the halfback. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They come out in a dime package. Manning sees something in the defense. Under pressure with the pass, runs over the tackle. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 30-yard line. Throws it. Intercepted. The quarters was all over that one.
This defense is very disciplined. They never seem to be out of position on plays like that.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, tosses it right. The pass falls incomplete. Holdman got up and knocked that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Closing in, gets the pass off, picked off. Here we go. Touchdown, home team. Defensive coordinator having a big day. His unit has now picked off 4 passes. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Leckler is back and ready to put this one in the air. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 3-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 23-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Bolger gets set. Number 83 comes in motion. He gets the carry. Decent gain, about 4. 2nd and 6. Dime backs for this play. Williams, about 3 yards on the draw. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Pressure with the throw. He finds his man. Good looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, Rosen pitches receiver in stride. Porter was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
Bolger gets set. They give it to the halfback. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
Morgan comes in motion, dropping back with the throw. Perfect throw. And he's forced out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Lost about a yard. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 46. Drops back. Throwing. Thrown behind, but caught. Pickup of about 8. He'll try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. They line up in the I formation. Looks like he's changing the play. Man in motion. Looking upfield. Thomas makes the stop at the 22-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 8 to go. Ball on their own 22. Man gets set. Another run. Only a yard by the halfback. The home team line up in the shotgun. He sees something in the defense. Drops back, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Gilden was right there to break that play up.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
Leckler is looking for a good punt here. Quarters is the deep return man. This one sets up nicely. It could be big.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The home team line up in the quarter defense. With the throw, and this pass is completed. Second and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Bolger gets set. Throws it. Jumps, and he has it. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 16-yard line. Williams, the lone setback.
Give it all you got.
Williams. Gain of 10. Cross play to the right. And he's taken down in the backfield. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Touchdown, visiting team. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Well, John, a short drive. They covered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
Let me tell you, when the offense hits the field and sees the end zone that close, their eyes all get big. And they're only thinking one thing, touchdown. So when they meet their goal, it's really a great feeling, and it shows how determined they were to get it.
The kickoff team lines up. And it's a short kickoff. From the 11. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pressure coming, throws it, drops the interception. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
It's second down and 10 to go. Calling an audible now. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. He sees something in the defense. Throwing. Manning with the soft pass.
This is one of those passes that's designed to be thrown to a specific portion of the end zone, and it's a receiver's job to get there just as the pass arrives.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. Hand it off. 4-yard gain there. Cross play to the right. Loss of about 1. The visiting team line up in the bunch formation.
The defense really bears down on third down.
Gets the pass off. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. from the 23-yard line. The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He'll pass on the 1st down. Throws it, knocked down. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 34. McAllister. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up in the I formation. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. Only one man in the backfield. Manning gets set, using motion, calling an audible now. Looking to run it here.
Now here it is. It shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Second and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible. They give it to the halfback. Picks up 5. Only one man in the backfield. He sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Handed off to the back. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. And it's up. The try is good. 3 field goals today. Again, rewarding the coach for his faith. Leckler is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. Closing in with the pass, the 40. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 45. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throwing. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds.
Stay after him. Bulldog under. Eagle left.
Pressure with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Dropping back, throws it, off target, but he gets it.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get at him, Pete.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Throws it over the middle. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
They line up in the I formation. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Under pressure, crossing it over the middle. Bolger appeared to feel the pressure there.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Dropping back, flings it to the outside. Great throw. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. It's the pass off. The pass is picked off. Another big play by the defense. That was interception number 4. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Let's go, come on.
Only one man in the backfield. The home team using motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 16. Directing traffic. Throwing. And the catch is made. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Calling an audible now. McMichael comes in motion, dropping back, throws it. He finds his man. They move the chains on the 3rd down catch by Ward.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 29. McAllister, the lone setback. Throwing, and it's intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. With the pass, that incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Picked off. He's on the right. The 40. Pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Hit him low. Ain't got nothing. Set. Yep, out.
Drops back. He's looking with the throw. Intercepted. Off and run. The 40. The Quarters was able to move into position and take it off.
That's just a case of the quarterback locking on to his primary receiver on that play.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Get in there.
Bolger sets up. Gets rid of it. Goes up. Makes the catch. The receiver jumped as high as he could, got up there and brought it in.
The receiver never took his eyes off the ball. He timed his jump perfectly, and he looked the ball right into his hand.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line.
You got him.
Drops back with the throw, and he hits his target. Ball loose. The visiting team get it. They got that one back.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
The home team line up in the quarter defense. Looking downfield, gets the pass off, picked off. There he goes. The 30, the 40, an open road to the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown, home team. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 1-yard line. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. Only one man back. Williams couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throwing, and it's intercepted. That defensive unit having one of its greatest days ever. 6 interceptions. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Tosses it right. And that brings up 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10. Looks like he's calling an audible. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. Pressure. Steps up. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. Jammer just made a great defensive play.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
John Casey will really need to hit this one. It'll be a 50-yard attempt. And it's up. Splits the uprights and good. 12 points he's added to their total. His 4th field goal. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He got all of that one. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. Thompson goes in motion. Williams. Nice play fake. The pass falls incomplete. Bell displayed excellent anticipation.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Give it all you got, kid. Come on.
Williams, the deep back. Williams. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, the 40, across midfield. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you.
First and 10.
Catch the ball, man. Take him out.
Under pressure, goes with a short pass to the right side. Another catch, which brings his total to 4. They come out of the nickel. Drops back with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Glenn made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Folger out of the gun. Gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Picked up about 6 yards that time. A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. From the 3-yard line.
They've got a pretty big lead here in the first half. So I'd expect to see him working the clock on this drive.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. Dropping back to pass on first down with the throw. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 40. McAllister, the deep man, using motion. Pressure coming with the pass. He just couldn't hold on to that pass.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Manning gets set, changing the play now. Closing in, gets rid of it, catch on the run. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Going to the left. Decent gain, about 4. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 44-yard line. The visiting team come out on a nickel package. Pressure, throwing. The pass falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the punt. Fair catch. And this will be a touchdown. Bolger gets set. Drops back. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. He really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
Sideline to sideline. Bring the pain. Get in there.
Gets the pass off. On the money. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Pass play here on first down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
Only one man in the backfield. To carry it, Williams didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. Bolger has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
Williams, the deep man, setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Intercepted. Just a fabulous performance by the defense as they pick off their 6th of the day. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Hit him low. Bring the pain.
Manning sets up. He sees something in the defense. He gets the carry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. They line up in the I formation. Calling an audible now. McAllister gets rid of it. Thank you, Justin. Perfect pass, great catch, and then it moved the chains. First and 10. Ball on their own 16. Manning sees something in the defense. Closing in, throws it, turns, he has it. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
Only one man in the backfield. Directing traffic. Throwing on 1st down. Steps up, pump faking, throwing. He grabs his man. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The ball is right at midfield. McAllister, the deep back. Manning sees something in the defense. McAllister setting up play action. It's going the other way. A lot of space for him. The corners seem to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defender. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Get all you got.
Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. He has to find a way to get the pass off a little sooner.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
Williams, the deep man, gives the ball off. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd down.
Hits his receiver in stride.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a 1st and keeps the drive going.
First and 10.
Navy bull. Stay out. You got it.
Looking for room. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Williams couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast 1st step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Pressure, throws it. The defense has it. Into the open. And that's That's another interception, incredibly, their 7th of the day. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Manning gets set. Looks like he's changing the play. Gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. He sees something in the defense, using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Gain of about 1. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. Good throw. Gilden stops him at the 34. To beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. Looks like he's changing the play. With the pass. Jumps up and he has it. Manning doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
McMichael never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Manning directing traffic. 2 minutes left. First and 10. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Gives the ball off.
The running game has not been able to get started today. They got to hope that the passing offense is ready to carry the load.
So it's 2nd down now.
And here's the chance for the offense to make their move. The defense could be sending a blitz. So I'd go with something to my running back, a swing pass or maybe even a screen. If they execute, they could put this one in the end zone.
He'll get it again. The running back gets about 3.
Here's where it pays off to have a receiver that can get open quickly. You try and match him up one-on-one and let him do his thing to get you a first down. I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. Another field goal, and that's his 6th. Leckler will be kicking off. Good distance. From the 8. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. play here on first down with the pass. Great throw. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. And they go with a no huddle. Throwing on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Just over a minute still to go. Gets rid of it. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 left. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Pass play here on first down with the throw. He shakes the defender. Holman is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 31-yard line.
This is what's hard for the defense. It's been a tough first half, and now when the offense runs a no huddle, they don't have much time to rest or regroup. That's why it'll be big if they can just hold them here to a field goal.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it with the catch. He hangs on to the high pass.
You can go to this guy anytime, even if it's not a perfect throw. He has the uncanny ability to always come up with a catch.
Throwing on first down. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. On the money. Touchdown. Visiting team. By Mark Bolger. Finds his man and throws his 2nd touchdown of the game. Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 9. The 30.
Well, they just have to keep doing what they've been doing. The defense hasn't put up too much resistance so far. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Manning sees something in the defense. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 31. Directing traffic. Dropping back under pressure with the throw. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
That's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Ward has been good on the ground, and it's his ability to break tackles that's helped him to this total. Manning directing traffic. To the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The visiting team come out of the quarter defense. Looks like he's calling an audible. Pumps once. Pressure coming. Throws it right out. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction. because he has so much confidence in him. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
It's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
The home team call a timeout. That's their last one. And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. John Casey comes in to attempt what will be a 44-yard field goal. And it's on its way. Casey makes another and keeps his team in the game with 6 field goals. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Leckler in to kick this one off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 4-yard line.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. The visiting team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. So before we start the 3rd quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 9.
With this kind of lead, some players might want to put it in cruise control. They better watch out, though. They haven't won this one quite yet.
Manning directing traffic. On the call, they'll go with a play fake. It's his receiver in stride. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Let's go, come on. Bring the pay.
Directing traffic. McAllister picks up just enough for the first. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's 1st and 10. Calling an audible now. McMichael moves in motion. Pressure. Slings it to the outside. Gain of 4. Calling an audible.
Let's go, ball. Take him out.
Under pressure, nearly intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
He sees something in the defense. the toss to the right. Garner couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Quarters sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
To the air on first down. With the pass, he was tipped. That incomplete pass brings up second down. Bolger with a man in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Stiff arm. Williams covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hands off to the tailback. Great play in the backfield. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 26. The backs are lined up in an I. With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. Rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
Dropping back, surveying the field. Pressure coming, stepping up, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Williams. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Sauerbrunn will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. They line up in the I formation. Calling an audible now. Plows ahead. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The home team line up in the shotgun.
Catch the ball, man. Yeah. Let's go. Come on.
Manning sees something in the defense. With the pass, dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
McAllister. They'll go with a play fake. Rolling. And he makes the grab. Manning threw that one in there, and that'll get them a new set of downs.
And the thing is, he had to throw it where he could get the first down, and he had to throw it where his receiver could catch it, and he threw a dart there.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. McAllister, the lone setback. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The home team line up in Tripp's bunch. Dropping back. Closing in. Steps up into the pocket. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 31-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible. Looking for a receiver. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass. Casey heads out to try this field goal. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. And another one sails right through. He's kicked 7 field goals in the game. The Quarters get set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 2-yard line. The visiting team need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 22. First and 10. Folger sets up. Throwing. Great throw. What a stiff arm. Number 83 is proving again why he's one of the quarterback's favorite targets. That's his 4th reception. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Morgan moves in motion. Dropping back. Pressure, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. That pass had no chance.
That's because they did a good job of not giving the quarterback a lane to throw in. If you take those lanes away, it makes it very difficult to get the pass out to the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 25. Throws it. He has to go. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
They line up in the I formation. He hands it off. Nice play fake. The pass ball's incomplete. The defense really put the pressure on.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
Nickelback in this time. Under pressure, gets rid of it, on the money. That reception brings his total to 6.
When you can catch the ball like this, you think the defense would start double covering this guy. The thing is, I think you'd still find a way to get open.
So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 38. They come out of the nickel. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Bailey gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Sauerbrunn lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. So not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Calling an audible. Ward comes in motion. Passing on first down. Fires it out to the right. The pass is picked off. He saw the blitz coming and just threw it up for grabs.
Hey, when you send a blitz and your guys in the secondary are in good position, that's the kind of thing that's going to happen. The whole defense should get credit for that interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Williams. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Sideline to sideline. Give it all you got. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hurry up.
With the pass. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. And they need about 9. Ball on the 37-yard line. Quarterback back in the shotgun. The visiting team using motion. Fires it over the middle. Hits him on the run. Amazing play by Porter.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand it off. Just about a yard on the run. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps.
Make the stop.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Number 83 in motion.
They got nothing.
Hand it off again. Breaks free. Touchdown. And it's not finished yet.
And watch, this is the thing. He looks like one of those downhill runners. He shows some power. Power gets him right into the end zone.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and give them the ball back.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He got all of that one. Looking for leverage. The home team will start the drive from the 23. Calling an audible now.
We'll see. Get in there.
Crosses it left. Only a yard by the halfback. Manning directing traffic. Gets rid of it. He's done a great job moving the ball through the air in this one. Seems like every pass attempt results in a big game, and that's why he's over 350. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the I formation. The home team using motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. The home team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight.
Come on,
Looks like he's changing the play. Closing in with the throw. Almost intercepted. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion. Third and 10 coming up. Garner, the deep man, directing traffic. Drops back. Pressure, gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
The quarters into return. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
Number 83, the man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. And he gets stuffed on that one.
At this point, the offense is trying anything to find a way to move the ball downfield. Maybe they thought they could get a break for a big gain or something.
It's second down and 10 to go. Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. This pass is incomplete. He was able to avoid the sack, but couldn't find a way to get that pass to his receiver.
Yeah, the pass rush got to him just as he was releasing the ball. He did avoid the sack, but he's got to be careful not to throw the ball up for grabs where the defense can pick it off.
With the throw, the defender's got it. Chavis did a good job reading the quarterback on that one.
The quarterback never even tried to look the defender off his receiver.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Manning sees something in the defense. Hand it off to the back. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line. McAllister, the deep back, using motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Tosses it right. He hits his receiver. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Only one man back. Changing the play now. He'll sneak it. Pressure coming. He's going for it all. Incomplete pass. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's second down. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Calling an audible. McAllister. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of down.
Come out of the nickel. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Fire out. Cowboy. Hit him low.
Closing in. Throws it. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Throwing. Comes up with it. Touchdown. Home team. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Maybe they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. The home team score again and are comfortably ahead. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Leckler is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Taking the knee might have been the better option there.
You know, these guys come flying down the field so fast, and this time he ran right into one of those coverage guys.
Williams lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Going to the air on first down. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. And this pass is completed. The home team dive on the fumble. A very costly fumble. And it's a touchdown. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The point after is good. The home team pour it on with another score. Here's the kickoff team. Should be a return here. From the 7. The visiting team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. So it's 2nd and 10. Drops back under pressure with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass. The visiting team line up in the shotgun. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Morgan told us before the game he thought he'd have a big day, and he's proven it. That's 7 catches thus far. The punter's in again for the 8th time. Here's the kick. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. Runs over the tackle. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
To the air on first down. Throws it. And it's complete. Here's an opening. Man, it could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looks like he's changing the play. It's a sneak. Pressure coming. The defense has it. Breaking free. Across midfield. The defender makes a leaping interception.
He just jumped right up there and picked that ball off.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. With the carry, they'll go with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Dropping back. Incomplete pass. So he can't bring it in.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Closing in. Throws it. Intercepted. Smoot made an amazing pick on that play.
The defender is really pumped up out there. He knows that this is the type of thing that can give his team great momentum.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. To the air on first down. Pressure, stepping up. He's taken down in the backfield. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
It's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Under pressure with the pass. The defender's got it. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Williams, the deep back. Porter in motion. Handed off to the back. Williams couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. The visiting team line up in the shotgun. Drops back, gets the pass off, almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. This pass is incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. They're looking at about a 55-yard attempt here. He'll really need to hit it perfectly. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. He sends it right through the uprights, his 2nd field goal of the game. The visiting team chip away at the lead, but still need some breaks to get back in this one. Gramatica comes in to kick off. He kicks it off from the 4-yard line.
This team has played well and had a solid first half, and now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
Tosses it left. Didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Calling an audible now, using motion. McAllister. And that's a loss of 2. Here's a 3rd and long situation. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Picked off. Coleman watched the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
It looked like the quarterback may have slipped a little there. Maybe he wasn't able to put that one where he wanted.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Williams. Seymour created problems in the backfield on that play. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now, there's 2 types of face mask. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down.
First down and goal to go. 7 yards to the goal line. Williams, the deep back. They give it to the halfback. Great fake through the end zone. Touchdown. And they still have a chance. He did a terrific job getting open in the back of the end zone for the catch.
Now that's just great field awareness. Giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
They line up to go for 2. Williams, play action, throwing short to the right side. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Gramatica in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 6. The home team will start this drive from the 24. They line up in the I formation. Manning sees something in the defense. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. McAllister was waiting for that one.
There's no defense for a perfect pass by the quarterback.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 25. They'll go from the I formation. Calling an audible now. McAllister. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And the catch is made. Manning with a good throw on that pass.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. He sees something in the defense. Again, he'll get the call. And he's stopped at the 48. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there. The visiting team come out of the quarter defense. Changing the play now. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. Jammer makes the tackle at the 44-yard line. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
Fifth play of this drive. Looks like he's calling an audible. Passing on first down. Looking for a receiver. Closing in. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. Drop back and zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Lucy, hit him low.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. He was there, but the pass slipped out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
They come out in a dime package. Manning directing traffic. Drops back. Surveying the field. Gets rid of it. He went up there and he got it. Garner was right there to pull that pass in.
The receiver never took his eyes off that one, looking it into his hands as he ran under it.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team, 49-35. And we'll start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 5.
Come on, partner.
Bolger sets up, going to the air on first down. It's intercepted. Bell makes a spectacular defensive grab.
That's the type of play that will really give the defense some momentum when they come back on the field.
So following the interception, they'll set up shop with excellent field position. McAllister, the lone back. Manning sends a man in motion. Pressure, tosses it right. The pass ball's incomplete. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Directing traffic. Drops back. Under pressure for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. To the 20, the 30, the 40. huge play to pick that ball off in the end zone.
And not only is that guy taking the ball away, he's taking possible points away.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Bolger gets set. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing short to his left with the catch. Williams has been there over and over today, all day long. 7 catches so far. 7 yards to go. Ball on the 50-yard line. Bolger sets up. Gets the pass off. Right in stride. The 30. He goes down at the 23-yard line. Great play there by Porter.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
The visiting team line up in Tripp's bunch.
Give it all you got, King. Come on.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Hits his receiver in stride. Bolger with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guys. He's playing very well right now.
1st down and goal to go. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Get the ball.
Closing in. Slings it to the outside. Williams pulls in another pass, bringing his total to 8. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. With the adjustment, he has it. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say the defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that, connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
So now we have 3rd and goal.
They got nothing.
6th play of this drive. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
Well, if the defense can stop him one more time, they'll get it back.
Hit him low. Catch the ball, man. Lose it.
Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. The home team take over after the 4th down attempt fails.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
1st and 10.
Here come the heat. Cowboy.
Manning gets set. He sees something in the defense. McAllister can't bring him down. Running back picks up about 7 yards. Only 1 man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. So he works his way past the marker for a 1st down. Directing traffic. Ward in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Takes him in stride. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 30. They line up in the I formation. A Again on the run. Refuses to go down. Decent gain, about 4.
That all you got? Here comes the heat. Cowboy.
McAllister, the deep back. Manning with a man in motion. Under pressure, nearly intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
The home team come out with 3 receivers tight. Changing the play now. Gets the pass off. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open and making the catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Seventh play of this drive. Using motion.
We'll see. Get in there, Ryan.
Pressure coming with the pass. Thomas is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49. The defense, I think, gave him too big of a cushion on that play.
If you're going to sit back there in the zone, there are bound to be some holes in the pass coverage. Good quarterbacks will take advantage of that, using short passes underneath to move the ball.
Manning gets set. He sees something in the defense. Throwing. And he hits his target. They convert for the 1st down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Directing traffic. Moles in motion. Gets the toss to the left. McAllister wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Calling an audible now. Hand it off. Just about a 3-yard gain there. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Dropping back, closing in, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The corner is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
No. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
They give it to the halfback. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. And they need about 9. Ball on their own 5. Pressure with the pass on the run. Number 83 makes another great catch, another timely reception, has a total of 6 catches today. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
He sees something in the defense. McAllister can't bring him down. A lot of space in front of him. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, home team.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Leckler will be kicking off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 6-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 24-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Great play in the backfield. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Thompson has been very effective thus far. 5 catches for him.
Come on now. Hit him low. Come on, partner.
Drops back, under pressure, gets the pass off. He just gets this one past the sticks.
Watch how they get it done when the pressure's on. It's 4th down. They just call a great play, and he puts the ball right where it needs to be to pick up that 1st down.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
Let's go, ball. Take him out.
He hands it off, setting up play action. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
Line has to do a better job of protection, or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. They come out in a dime package. With the pass, and this pass is completed. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Come on, partner. Give it all you got. Come on, be up.
Going to the right. Breaks free of the defender. Runs it over. Breaks away from the tackle. Great run there. That'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and when the back can get out there and run through defenders, it just makes this offense that much more difficult to slow down.
Come on, partner. You ain't got nothing. Stay nice. First is great.
Throwing on first down. Rolls right. He surveys the field, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Bolger zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Williams, great fake for the pass. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Pick up the heat. Sideline to sideline.
The defense lines up in the nickel. There's a flag on the play. It looks like the defender moved early.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
They'll now face 2nd and 5 here after the penalty. Bolger sets up, hand it off. Seymour drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Williams was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
This is not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. With the pass, touchdown, visiting team. Now, the former 6th-round draft choice from West Virginia is in a zone out there. That touchdown pass, his 4th of the game. Gramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. The visiting team have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
So over 10 plays were run on that touchdown drive, and it seemed that with each play they were able to get positive yardage and finally get it into the end zone. And they have to be very happy with the methodical way they were able to move the ball on that series.
They took their time, they moved the chains and really wore down those guys. The offense did a great job of moving the chains, and I think they looked their best right down there in the red zone. That's the kind of thing the coach likes to see from his offensive guys.
From the 7. The 30. The 40. The 40 isn't open. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, home team. So he scores on an amazing return.
That guy was running so fast, I think he singed the turf.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
I think the defense may be more upset than the special teams because they pride themselves on not letting the other team score. So when they see a touchdown given up while they're on the sidelines, it just eats away at them knowing that they couldn't do anything about it.
Leckler is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line.
The If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation.
Catch the ball, man. Lose it.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 21. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Rolls right. He's looking. Throwing. Right in stride. The quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Nickel backing this time. Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. There was just too much pressure on that play.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it could make for a very long day for the quarterback.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Manning sets up, crosses it right. Lost about a yard. It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 32. Directing traffic. Pressure, gets the pass off. He finds his man. He goes down at the 43. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Let's go, come on. Get up, Rod.
Calling an audible now. The route. McAllister picked up good yardage and a first down on that one.
You got to give the offensive line a lot of credit on that play. They blew the defenders off the line and gave that runner plenty of lanes to choose from.
Here comes the heat. Cowboys. Stay after.
Manning directing traffic. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. Well, we've been talking about him all day, and one of the reasons is when you take a look at the numbers, 10 catches.
When you reach double digits in reception, you know that the quarterback has been calling your number often. And this guy just seems to be in the right spot to make the catch just about every time.
Directing traffic. With the pass, it's his receiver in stride. Breaks free. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
They're within striking distance here. Looks like he's changing the play. McAllister. Great fake with the throw. He just dropped that pass.
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one.
The home team come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Calling an audible. Blitzes coming. Breaks free. Steamrolls the defender. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Touchdown, home team. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one. From the 5. Lays into him with a stiff arm. Clears the defender. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. First and 10. Ball on their own 26. Bolger sets up, dropping back with the throw. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
They got nothing.
Pressure coming, throws it. This pass is incomplete. No completion there.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big game. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
The incomplete pass brings up third down. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Bailey lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 15. They give it to the halfback. Picks up 5. Changing the play now.
Stay guys.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Second and 5 coming up here. directing traffic. Again with the carry. No gain.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Garner, the lone back, gives the ball off. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their first. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 45-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
From the gun. Steps up into the pocket with the throw, and he hits his target. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. To the air on first down. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Folger from the shotgun. Closing in, looking for an option, gets rid of it. That short pass incomplete, brings up a third down play. The lineup with 6 defensive backs.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Tossing it over the middle, on the run. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive. This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Touchdown, visiting team. He caught the pass for the touchdown.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
Number 83 gets his second touchdown catch of the game. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. The visiting team still find themselves in a very deep hole.
They're going to need a lot of luck to even have a chance at coming back in this one.
Not enough time to try to get the ball back, so the onside kick is the call. Here it is from the 41-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. This one is just about in the books. Only one man back. Manning sends a man in motion. McAllister.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
Aaron Glenn wins today's Horse Trailer Award for Player of the Game. Manning sees something in the defense.
Stay nice. Cowboy. Is that all you got? Cowboy. Get out of it.
Tosses it left. Hand it off. Not much there. Third and 3. Ball on the 29-yard line. Calling an audible.
Come on, D up.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.